everyone. Welcome back to Careless Podcast. If you're new here, don't worry, you're in the right place. We're all about self improvement, feeling good, and getting stronger inside out. And I'm really glad you clicked on this episode. So let's jump right in. Before we start, make sure to subscribe, download the episode, and follow me on Instagram at Careless Podcast. The link will be on the description. I love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to send me feedback too. And let's get into it. But before we start, you guys, I just want to say sorry because I didn't even publish an episode on Tuesday. Last week, I guess. Yes, last week. I didn't, and the Monday episode was just horrible. I know, because when I was listening, I said, oh my gosh, why did I publish it? But anyways, I tried my best. I was just so tired. Plus, I forgot to record on Saturday, which is usually when I record. And I was just so tired. I did have exams, so I needed to study extra. I did have training, I did not have time to do that. So I'm just here to say sorry. Anyways, today I want to dive into something that a lot of us struggle with, and that is comparing ourselves to others. You ever find yourself scrolling on Instagram or TikTok, seeing someone else's life and thinking, and it's just not Instagram or TikTok. I feel like it is YouTube, it is Facebook, it is like all the platforms that sometimes we look at their highlight reels and we just want to compare ourselves, And sometimes we think like, why isn't my life like that? Maybe it's their career, their body, their relationship. It could be anything. The truth is, when we compare ourselves to others, we end up killing our own self-esteem. It's like a race you can never win. Think about it. When you're focused on someone else's journey, you lose sight of your own. You stop appreciating your own progress because you're too busy watching what others are doing. So what I mean by that is that sometimes we focus too much on others that we forget our own goals. You stop appreciating your own process, as I said, progress, because you're so busy watching what others are doing. But there's the thing, you aren't them and they aren't you. You have your own path, your own timeline, and your own strengths, One of the best pieces of advice I've ever heard is stay in your lane. And by that, I mean focus on your growth, your goals, and your journey. You should be measuring yourself against who you were yesterday, not against someone else. That's the only comparison that truly matters. And I'm saying that because I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I was the type of person that compared myself so much at the point that even my mom and my sister noticed it. And it was being toxic, It was not the thing that I was craving for. I was not achieving my goals because I was comparing myself. And I feel like sometimes when I was comparing myself, it became a little bit of jealousy. And with time I said, no, I need to stop, So I stopped comparing myself. I said, no, I'm going to take inspiration of this person. I don't want to be like her. I want to be me, but I'm going to take inspiration. Like, she's productive, she's disciplined, she works out and whatever. Like, do those things. And I feel like when you don't be jealous and don't compare yourself, but you take devices from them instead, I think it is something that will help you. And it's easy to get caught up in other people's lives, especially with social media showing us everyone's highlight reel. But remember, you're seeing their best moments, not the full picture, you guys. You don't know the struggles, failures, or sacrifices they've had to make to get here or there, So here's my challenge for the week. Unfollow or mute anyone on social media who makes you feel less than. Like, seriously, do it, you guys. I'm not even kidding. It's not about them. It's about protecting your own mental health, your everything. You know, your peace, your energy. Then I want you to write down 3 things you achieved in the last month. Big or small, it doesn't matter. Celebrate your wins, no matter how minor they may seem, you guys. Trust me, when you start focusing on your own progress, you realize just how far you've come. Remember, no one else's journey is the same as yours, and that is so, I know it is so difficult to sometimes think that way, but let me just tell you, everybody has their own path. Everybody's going to, make different things in life. So just don't compare yourself. Don't waste time comparing. Focus on becoming the best version of yourself. As the quote goes, comparison is the thief of joy. Don't let it rob you of your happiness. If you find this helpful, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at Careless Podcast for more real and unfiltered advices. Let's keep growing together, one step at a time. Alright, that's all for today's episode. Stay focused and lean, and I'll catch you next one. Take care.